Hello my loves. Right, today I'm reviewing the Gershion Acrylic Powder Nail Starter Kit. It's actually a dip powder kit. I don't really get on with dip systems because I don't use them ever, so it's all new. I've used one once and that was disastrous, but I'm going to show you what we get in the box. So we get these two pots with what look like white powder in. One is clear, one is white, but it doesn't say which is which. So it's a mystery. One is a nail bed colour and one is a colour. And then we have the primer, the base coat, the activator, the top coat, the brush cleaner, and some leaflets and some forms, but I don't think you can sculpt with dip powder. So I'm not sure where they come into it, but so, a little business card, some nail oil, cuticle oil, a little orange wood stick, and a brush, and also a file. I do like their files, the Gershion files, very nice, and they are washable. Right, so let's get to it. I had to test which one was which because I didn't know which was the white and which was the clear because it doesn't say. So I did that, and then I went and had a look at the instruction book. I prepped my nails without the use of an e-file, natural nail prep, and there's a video coming on that as requested by one of you lovely people. So I'm just looking at the instructions. So I'm using the primer first. So I'll do a coat of that on each nail, and then you have to allow it to dry. Now, yes, I thought I would do my natural nails because I would take this as maybe somebody who wants to do their nails at home, like a kit for somebody to use at home. Can't remember if they gave me a discount code. I'll go back over the emails and have a look. So, yeah. I thought I'll take it as somebody who is new to nails kind of thing. So then we go in with the base coat and then dip the nail into the clear. Now you can, obviously in a salon situation, I would not recommend dipping because it's cross-contamination. So you would pour, I guess, but I wouldn't use this anyway, to be honest. In a salon, it's probably more aimed at the home user. I know some people do offer it as a salon service. It's just not my thing. I'm not very good at it, so so I'm just putting the base coat on here as well, cap that free edge, dip it in, and I'll let it sort of settle when it comes out before I disturb it too much as well. I'll just tap it like that, and then I'll leave it to settle a minute. I don't want to mess about with it. Do the same on all of those fingers. So yeah, I mean, well, I'll talk you through as I go. I'll just talk you through it. I think they need to be labelled though with what colour it is. That would be incredibly helpful. So again, base coat and into the clear. Yeah, stick it in there. Nice and easy. It's not hard, it's just, And that went on very nicely. Nice and easy. Didn't have any problems with it. It was pretty self-explanatory. Just pop it in, and I've kind of got the angle right with the dipping thing. Once they've had a little bit of time to set, then you just take off the dust that's around with the fluffy brush thing. A bit wobbly, the head fell off once, but never mind. And then I thought I was going to be a clever bugger, so I thought, I know what I'll do an ombre nail. You know where this is going. So I thought, well, if I just do like half the thumb with the base and then dip it in the white, that's a starting point. That's what I thought in my head, and then I ended up with this. Yeah. So I thought, yeah, I haven't done a very good job there. Maybe I'll just try and spread it. But it didn't, because it stuck to the base coat, obviously. So I thought, well, I'll pop a little bit more base coat on and we'll dip again and see if I can get kind of like a neat bit of, white. No, that didn't work either. No, just ended up with a bigger, shittier mess than I started with. Nothing to do with Gershion's powder, just my skill level with dip powders. So I thought, well, I better get the nail bed cover, you know, the cover pink, and try that and see if we can ombre it over the top. And it really just got a whole lot worse, because then I just ended up with pink over white with lumpy bits, and it genuinely looked like my 8-year-old had done my nails for me. So I gave up on attempting an ombre nail. I just figured that that's way above my dip powder skill level. So let's just stick with this beautiful purple colour because it's autumnal and it's gorgeous. So I thought, right, I'll do all the rest of my nails in this colour. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine, it's on a spin cycle. So again, in with the base layer, nice and even. This is very simple. And dip it in, just dip it in. Nice and gently. I think I was dipping it right. I mean, I didn't have any trouble. And I thought, I'll leave that to settle. So I'll go on to the next nail, do the same thing on the next nail. Very pretty colour. Dip it again. And just continue that through the rest of the nails. It's going very well, people. You know, this is the point where I was starting to feel a bit cocky. Right, so they've had a bit of settling time, so I'm going to start brushing them off. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. I thought that looked a bit patchy, so I better go in and do a second coat because it was looking a bit patchy. The colour was there, it just wasn't even across the whole nail. I don't know if you can see, but I thought I better go in and do another bit then. So I did the same thing again. Just applied the base coat to each nail, not too much, and then just dipped it into the powder. And what I started to realise were kind of inconsistencies on the surface of the nail, so lumps and bumps and divots and raised bits. I thought, where the hell are they coming from? Because I'm doing everything thin and flat. I don't understand, but I was kind of committed at that point, so I just continued. And thought, well, we'll handle it when we come to filing. I guess that's what filing nails is for, isn't it? Smoothing out the lumps. So did that, then brushed those bits off, and then I thought, well, I better cap it in clear because that's what I do with acrylic. Even though they said apply the colour, then activate it, I was like, oh no, surely you've got to cap your colour to protect it. So I thought, well, I'll cap it with clear then because I'm the expert. And them lumpy bumpy bits start getting a bit lumpier and a bit bumpier, so I think, oh shit, I really messed this up. But you know, we'll continue because I'm committed. You know, like I said, I'm going to do this. Now, to be fair, if this was somebody doing their own nails at home, then they would probably be really pleased with this, because it's really simple to do, and there's strong stuff, isn't it? It's just because I'm used to doing nails differently that you get to start being a bit of a perfectionist, don't you? So now I've got the activator. You have to put this on and wait 2 minutes. So I'm making sure I put that on evenly across the entire nail. It's a lovely colour. Lovely, lovely colour. Very nice. Let that settle for a couple of minutes, and then I'm back and just didn't even bother doing subtle with that. Nope, just leave that alone. So I'm gonna file the nails now. One thing I noticed, geez Louise, this stuff is hard. Like, it sets hard, and it is quite hard to file. It's not as soft as when I use acrylic with monomer. It's just not. So I had to smooth out all the lumpy bumpies, and I've sped it up because it was a bit of a pain in the ass to do, but they got done. And once they were done, here they are. And this is their top coat. I buffed the nails as well, because I knew that their top coat is not a gel top coat, it's an air dry top coat. In all honesty, again, if you're a home user, you've got everything you need in that box to do your nails. So why not go for it? I mean, if you just have short nails like this and you just want a bit of colour that's not going to chip, and you don't need to buy fancy lamps and all that kind of stuff, then I would totally go for it. For me as a nail tech, as a nail artist, it's not the sort of thing I would use. It's just not. But this is the finished result. I mean, yeah, I think it has its place in the market, but I'm not going to use dip powders again because I just don't like them. Sorry if that offends anyone, but it's personal opinion and that's mine. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.